We're back here for the conclusion of the scratch division. Brad Hansen right now leads by only 4 pins in the 7th frame, spare working here at Gold Coast in Vegas. And that was his good lane. He'd been in the pocket at least. That time he comes up high, leaves the 610, and that 4-pin lead was cut in half to only 2 pins here if he can spare up the 610. Over in the handicap division, we got top seed Savannah Carr. That's her looking for her first career JBT title. She's going to go up against Martinez, who has many titles. They're just finishing their practice over there. Nicely converted at the 610. Who wants it more in the 8th, 9th, and 10th? Does he want it more? Does he want it more? Does she want it more? We'll find out. Does Tony want it more? High scoring house pattern today, so the bowlers have to continue to migrate left as the lanes break down. This is the lane that Brad has been high on 3 straight times. Let's see what kind of move he makes. Further out in the lane, but boy, oh, and what a break! He got that ball further out in the lane. All it did was hook sooner, went right through the old schnoz, and somehow carried them all. Yes, my love.
They're starting.
How about that?
Yes.
Let's let them start. Thank you. Thanks, Becca. Now Jakob for the lead in the 8th frame. Whoops, steps off. Good move out of a rookie to have the presence of mind if he wasn't 100% ready to back off and reset himself and try it again. This is a huge shot. Coming on camera. He wants it to wheel. Oh no. He knew that was way too far left too soon. Not enough time for that ball to recover, and leaves the washout. And he now has to convert this just to continue to trail by 6. Well, that changed quickly. He's going to go hard and straight at it. It's going to be close. Oh, no.
Wow.
What a bad break for Jakob there. One of the many breaks I hate about bowling is when you wrap a pin around a washout, because it's, you know, you did everything you had to do in order to make it, and the pins just don't cooperate sometimes. Unfortunately, to Butturff, it happens there. Now, the best he can do is strike out for 197. Hansen going at a 195 pace, so behooves him to strike here in the 9th to set up the 10th. Gotta hold. It does. Real nice recovery there from Jakob off that open frame, and strikes in the 9th are so important because now Hansen would need to double and hold count to shut out Jakob. Anything less, Jakob can come up in the 10th frame and steal this match back. If Hansen can strike here and mark and hold count in the 10th, he's a 2-time winner. He's been clutch in this ladder so far, striking when he's needed to. Here's another big shot for him. Yeah, you betcha. When Brad's needed it today, he's come up with his best shots of the matches, and that was another key one there in the 9th frame. Now he needs to, let me see, he's got 204 with 9 spare strike. Obviously that'll be enough. So any kind of mark here, and he's a winner. This has been his more difficult lane though. Mrs. Hansen about to cut off circulation to my left arm. Those nails dig in there, miss. Better shot. Beautiful shot. Notice what he did there in the 10th frame. On the 8th frame, he tried to send it further out and it just checked up earlier. That time he kept it in the oil a little bit longer. Skidded right to the 1-3 hole, and Brad Hansen has won 2 out of the 5 Mojave tournaments this year. How about that? And the only time he struck in that lane, in the pocket at least, was when he needed it the most, and he's going to be your winner. Well, I bet Jakob's dad would slip me an extra 20 to get that 8th frame back right now, but aside of that, what a great title match debut for him. Ah, there it is, of course. Always easier when they don't matter for poor Jakob, but hey, for making the title match in your 2nd JBT event at 16 years old, I think we're going to see a lot out of him. he'll be right back on Chameleon tomorrow for double points. Maybe we'll see him again. Or maybe we'll see Bad Brad racking up titles again. Just not a lot of good breaks for Jakob either in the title match. The pocket 710, a couple light hits that didn't carry. An impressive debut for the guy. We'll see a lot more of him too.
We're gonna see lots of him.
Alright, so we'll switch over to handicap division action. We'll be back for more of that in just a second here. Let's get a piece of that. That's Carr shooting her 245. Missing it. We'll be back with more on that in just a second. Jakob, good job today. Can you stick around until handicap is over? And they're halfway through. Brad, you're not going anywhere, I assume, right? Very good. Didn't think so. Okay. Ready for handicap title match action. Savannah Carr is shooting in the 4th frame here. She's got an open in the 3rd. She did double in her first 2 frames and leaves the 610. We're going to migrate over here and tell you more about that in just a second. So stay tuned for that.